Okay, guys, guess what? I'm back. And not really, for very long, but just to draw your attention and invite you, actually, it's a personal invitation from me to, in particular, to my subscribers, okay? But also just to anyone who might happen to watch this video and to actually a personal invitation from me to you to think about joining the app today. Okay, now this really is somatic movement at its purest, in its purest form. Okay, and it's already starting to come out. Okay, because as you know, I tend to sort of come up with ideas and then they go kind of viral, but leave me behind in the in the ethers. But no, listen. Over the next kind of year or so, you are going to start hearing an awful lot about somatic movement. Okay, because suddenly, I mean, I don't know. You guys may have thought that I was kind of doolally and slightly cuckoo when I was actually saying, science is going to be investigating this type of work. And absolutely, they are going to be. In fact, they already are. Several years ago, I actually considered doing an MA. Well, I was looking towards doing a PhD, okay? And so obviously I have to do an MA first. And so I was thinking about doing my MA in the sort of science of physio, basically, and sort of physiology and movement, and things like that. Okay, and so, somatic movement really is kind of the top of the list for that kind of research. Okay, they are super interested in the ways that our bodies just naturally kind of go into purging, that kind of thing. Okay, and I've got a few things I could tell them, but I'm going to wait for them to approach me. Okay, that's how I'm going to do it this time. But for now, I am bringing you my app. Okay, this is going to be the first 21-day experience. Okay, and it's starting today. Okay, now as I think I've already mentioned, I didn't have any real intention of, kind of birthing this work in the Leo activations, okay? But the universe had other ideas, okay? And so, I love it when the universe just conspires to, making your life the best that it can be. And, that happens when you really and truly begin to give to yourself the best that you can give. Okay, it's about giving to yourself. Okay, because when we give to others and we avoid giving to the self, guess what? That's exactly what the universe does to you. It just avoids you. It just avoids giving to you because it can only respond to the energy that you put into yourself and your health and your healing. Okay, so it's all about self-love, it's all about self-care when we want to experience our dharma, okay, instead of karma, right? And fortunately or unfortunately, we are now coming into a time where you are going to be really fully and truly experiencing what you have manifested over the last 20 years, okay? And so, it isn't enough. It's particularly not enough for, kind of narcissistic people to be like, oh, well, I love myself. So for me to just sort of sit here and say, it's not about the way you treat others. If that's only if you treat others super, super well, and it's kind of in a fake way, okay? So it isn't real. It's a bit of a lie. It's full of resentment. And trust me, I've been there, guys, okay? I was people pleaser extraordinaire, okay? And I had to turn around to allowing myself to be disliked, okay? Because that's what happens when you begin to step into your power. People don't like, for whatever reason, I can never understand it, because I love seeing people in their power. And when I see people, birthing their creativity and sharing it in vulnerability and with an open heart, I want to support them, okay? Hasn't been my experience, but that has been not because I don't support others, but it's been because in the last few years I have been doing it, but for the 20 years before that, I wasn't really supporting myself, okay? I was supporting others and then expecting them to support me. Well, it doesn't work that way, okay? The universe and other people will only respond to how you treat yourself, okay? And the way that you treat others is a reflection of how you treat yourself. So if you treat others in an authentic way that is just rude and crude and inappropriate and sort of helpful, then that is what you're going to be manifesting over the next few years, because it isn't just how you treat other people. That is very, very much how you treat yourself. And I don't care how narcissistic you are, it ain't self-love, okay? Fucking other people off ain't self-love, right? So you got to learn that one, and you got to learn that lesson. And I'm all about people learning the lessons, the harsh lessons that they perhaps gave other people to learn, okay? I'm done with feeling bad and feeling guilty for other people. I'm just done with the guilt, and that includes, in particular, things like veganism, okay? I came to realize that in our culture, we really are two kinds of people. We're either guilty or we're greedy, okay? And, the secret is to be neither, right? That's the spectrum, okay? Again, that's the spectrum. That's the duality. And there's a pole, right? So you want to be in the middle, okay? You want to be able to, just honor nature in its wildness, and like I said, recently I've had these kittens. Now, one of the things that I've come to realize about beautiful kittens and puppies, actually, but kittens even more, because they literally are born and they don't even know that they're born. They don't even know that they've been born, really. It's as if they're still in the womb. So guess what, guys? They are a perfect food. They're perfect food for the food chain. Aren't you, my darling? Yes. And, because humans have just been destroyed, basically, we want to save every single living being. And it just isn't possible. It just isn't possible. Nature is a being that thrives off itself. It lives off itself. You could even say it's cannibalistic, okay? Because all of creation needs all of the other aspects of creation in order to thrive and survive, okay? And so, you know, what we're really learning in the health and healing industry is that because we've destroyed ourselves, it isn't just nature necessarily, though there is, you know, it has been nature, and it is totally fine when we are in kind of a depraved state, but in a thriving state and in a healthy and well-heeled, thriving state, we don't actually need any food at all, okay? We are essentially, you know, immortal breatharians, right? That's our best and most potent state, okay? However, we've destroyed ourselves, and each one of us individually is responsible for how we've destroyed our personal physiology, okay? And really, the only thing that can heal the physiology is collagen, okay? Is fat, right? But it has to be from an animal source, okay, in order to give us the, you know, the structure of collagen that is required really to start to kind of establish our own, you know, sort of meat, if you like, okay, meat and bones, right? Because that's what we are. But anyway, I don't want to go down that road with you guys here today. And in fact, I'm not giving away any more of my information, okay, for free. You can pay for it now, but there's a 7-day free trial, guys. So I suggest that either this month or next month, okay, and I'm going to put the dates actually on the website, so you can download the website for free, okay, and there's a welcome message in there, and I'm adding to that, okay, and I might even put a few kind of, you know, things like the odd vlog, you know, and that kind of thing in there for you for free, you know, if you just download the app, the free part of the app. But there is an option to sign up to the 7-day free trial, okay? And I would recommend that you do that today, okay? Because today is the 8/8 Lionsgate Activate portal. Activate your life, okay? Time to shine, time to thrive, time to just, you know, go next level, basically, okay? It's time to thrive, okay? It's time to recognize that the likelihood is there's, you know, unless you are actually being sort of violently, you know, imposed upon in in your physical sort of experience, right now, and in your life, like in your home, then the likelihood is that you're safe, okay, and you've got nothing to worry about, okay. And if you're safe, then you're safe enough just to relax. And if you give yourself the gift of relaxation, guys, then it is going to give back to you, I mean, literally all of your gifts and talents, okay? It's going to start to open up your passion, your purpose, what the heck you're here for, you know, and it's like I said in the video, I didn't mean to bring you an exercise program, a fitness program at all. It was not anything that I ever considered myself to be. It's like a fitness coach, okay? Though, yes, I've always been a health coach, okay? But my preference has always been actually to activate the mind and the emotions over the actual physicality of the body. But then what I actually came to realize, guys, is that the body is the mind. Okay, so if you're inflexible in the body and stiff as a board, then guess what? You're inflexible in your mind and in your emotions, okay? And you ain't going anywhere quick. You know, you're probably a little bit stagnant. You're probably a little bit lost in your life, okay? And the way to regain that structure in your life, okay, is to re-establish the structure in our bodies, okay? And trust me, it is everything. Your body is your mind, is your heart, is your emotions, and is your soul, okay? It is everything to you. And in fact, it's the only thing, really. It's the only thing you own. It's the only thing you will ever own. And it's the only thing that you can authentically create any level of help or even hindrance to, honestly. Okay. So are you hindering yourself today and every day by just not doing the work, basically, and maybe overgiving, over people pleasing, or even undergiving and sort of over people annoying, okay, and under loving yourself, okay, because that is essentially what you're doing when you're on opposite sides of that pole, right? So download the app today. I'm giving you the link for that again in case you've missed it. Now, I said let's start with 5. We've already got 5 people signed up, guys, but you know, I can handle a few more. So I'm not really putting it massively out there, guys, okay, because I really want people to come to this work themselves. I don't want to have to beg them, okay? I don't want to have to even ask people if they want to catapult their lives towards infinity and beyond, okay? And, you know, that isn't up to me. That isn't what I'm here for. So if people are choosing to miss out on this opportunity, that's their choice. And, you know, we live by our choices, we die by our choices, okay? And I am stepping out of the public arena now, and I'm going fully private. I'm keeping it private, and I'm keeping all of my opinions private. I'm keeping them to myself now. And inside the app, basically. So here's your invitation, guys. It's your invitation to join. I would love to see you there. And because you are active participants in my life and in what I share, I am sending you out an invitation. Very few invitations have gone out. Like I said, this is a private event. It's a private experience, and it's one that you do and have in private, even though we're going to be, you know, kind of processing together. The idea is that the only person you actually need is yourself, and the only thing that, I mean, okay, let me just put it this way. Shadow work does not have to be grueling or scary, okay? The truth is, there is nothing more life-affirming interesting and exciting than getting up close and personal with, guys, your unconscious. Trust me, that shit is seriously interesting.